Hi, I'm here today with Dr. Greg Usher from CQG Consulting. Welcome, Greg. Great to have you with us. Can you tell us a little bit about CQG Consulting and your role?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Cindy. And a pleasure to be here. Obviously, an honour to be working with GEA because we know the great work that they do with the industry down here. So, CQG Consulting is an environmental firm. We've been in the CQ region, established here for about 2 decades, so quite a long time working with the local communities. The team that we have is quite a diverse team, multidisciplinary team. We have environmental scientists, ecologists, planners, engineers, and I guess what we really try to do is we try to help our clients find that balance, because the regulatory requirements around environmental work can be quite complex and challenging. And what we're really trying to do is say, well, how do we help you create sustainable development while making sure you don't run afoul of these complex legislation? So for us, it's really about finding that balance, and there's a lot of problem solving involved, because there's a lot of ways that this could go right and there's a lot of ways it can go wrong. So what we have to do is really understand our clients, what they need, what they're trying to achieve, and then work with them within the requirements and regulations to make sure that they have a sustainable project at the end. So really that's my role. So multidisciplinary team, working a lot with the clients, working a lot with the regulators, just understanding what needs to be done and finding the best ways through that.
Terrific, that's great. Thank you, Greg. So Greg, I know at CQG you guys have done some amazing work, and there must be a huge amount that you're proud of and that's memorable. Is there anything that stands out for you as something significantly different to the others where you're immensely proud of too?
Yeah.
Now's your opportunity, brag about it.
Fantastic, absolutely, Cindy. I think, as you say, we've been here, for a long time doing a lot of things. But I guess one of the things that we're most proud of recently is the agreement that we've had with the First Nations Development Corporation. The way that we are working with the traditional owners to bring in the environmental knowledge that they have of country and that we have from bringing in the regulatory side. So that that's something that we're very proud of in the development that we've had there, and it does allow our environmental scientists and our ecologists to work closely with the traditional custodians and the First Nations people, which is fantastic.
Definitely a fantastic working relationship you have with those groups, and I've seen it firsthand, and it's fantastic. So Greg, I know you haven't been with CQG Consulting for that long, probably a little bit under a year, but can you tell us a bit what you most enjoy about your time so far with CQG Consulting?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, I guess for me, one of the things that I find most important is being able to really add value in what we're doing. Coming from my background in construction and development, I'm used to working with the bigger projects, but to be able to bring that, to the forefront with what CQG bring to create sustainable outcomes, that's a key thing for us. And it's really adding value along the way to our clients, not just saying, oh yeah, we'll tick a couple of boxes for you and get you your reports, but it's about understanding what that means for our local community. It's understanding what that means for the people who are going to live and work here, because we're local, we stay. So we don't just parachute in, do a job, tick you a few boxes and leave.
Yeah.
This is about making sure that we get the best possible outcomes for the community, and I guess that's really, for me, what's important, and that's where I see we're adding a lot of value on the way through.
Thanks for joining us today on GEA's Member Spotlight. So if people would like to get in touch with CQG Consulting, obviously they can come to GEA and ask us, but if they want to contact you directly, what's the best way to do that?
So they can connect with us through our website, but if they want to talk to me directly, then email's probably the best. It's greg.usher@cqgroup.com.au.
We'll put that across the bottom of the screen, Greg, and people can be in touch that way.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cindy.
Good to catch up with you.